The York College men's basketball team continued to rebuild the program with the addition of 6 young Spartans to begin the year. This season began just as last year did, with Chris Conway taking home his second consecutive Iron Spartan championship and continuing his reign as the team's strongest player. With no seniors in the lineup and only one junior on the roster, the young Spartans went to work. Although the year will not be remembered by the number of wins recorded, it will be remembered by the invaluable lessons learned. There were certainly a few highlights along the way, none more exciting than the overtime buzzer beater from Tyler Alcid in the corner at Penn State Harrisburg, which was part of back-to-back wins to start the CAC season, including a home victory over playoff-bound Mary Washington. Sophomore Dalton Myers took home all-tournament team hardware at both the Spartans' home tournament and the Catholic University Holiday Tournament, including a 34-point outburst at home against Lebanon Valley College. Freshman Max Bell returned after nearly a season and a half on the shelf to lead the team in rebounding, including 17 in a big home win against Frostburg State. All in all, every single player that suited up for the Spartans this season established a new career high in just about every single statistical category. With everyone coming back and a talented crop of incoming recruits, the future is bright for this young group. College women's basketball team showed tremendous growth and maturity this past year. With seniors Jess Selby, Kaylee Knight, and Shay Wassel leading the way, the Spartans jumped out to a great start, capturing the Coaches vs. Cancer tournament title for the third straight year. While some tough non-conference opponents helped prepare the team for an extremely competitive CAC schedule, the team had its ups and downs. Like most young squads, there were lessons to be learned and roles to be accepted. However, steady improvement and a team-first attitude eventually propelled the Spartans into the CAC postseason tournament. In the first round of playoffs, the team traveled to 4th-seeded Christopher Newport. They battled back from an 18-point deficit to capture the win. It was one of the most amazing comebacks in the history of the program. In the second round, the opponent was nationally ranked Salisbury University. The Spartans proved that they could compete with the best and almost knocked off the team that went on to win the CAC Tournament Championship and advance to the NCAA Elite Eight. When the season was over, 2 players were honored by the CAC for their outstanding performance throughout the year. Sophomore Sam Ruse and senior Shay Wassel were both named to the CAC's second team. Shay, Kaylee, and Jess will all graduate this May and will be greatly missed by the team and staff. However, the future looks bright for the women's basketball team as they return a large number of young, talented, motivated athletes. The 2014-15 York College wrestling season started off on a great note with a second-place finish in the Monarch Tournament. The Spartans would cap 2 individual champions in freshman Chad Wickard and sophomore Tyler Rhodes. The Spartans continued their winning ways, starting off the season with a 9-2 dual meet record and go on to place third in the New Standard Corporation Invitational, which consisted of 7 nationally ranked teams. The team would continue its success heading into second semester, where they would finish 6th at the prestigious Bud Whitehill Duels. The Spartan wrestlers would garner a 9-1 record in their last 10 dual meets and finish the season with a 21-5 record and ranked 21st. Heading into the postseason, the Spartans had high expectations. Sophomore standout Ryan Flynn would go on to capture the 133-pound Mideast Regional, beating the previously unbeaten, number 1 ranked wrestler in the country. Ryan would also capture the 2015 Mideast Regional Most Outstanding Wrestler Award. Ryan would be the only Spartan headed to Hershey for the NCAA tournament where he would fall short of achieving All-American status. However, Ryan became a two-time Scholar All-American with a GPA of 3.58 in mechanical engineering and helped the team finish ranked 28th academically in the country. The York College men's swimming team set forth on a record-breaking season and accomplished one goal after another as they barreled through the 2014-15 regular season. From conference records to NCAA provisional cuts, the Spartans dominated in the pool this season. During the year, the Spartans brought home 11 dual meet wins, 2 York College natatorium pool records, 2 Capital Athletic Conference championship meet records, 3 CAC individual champions, 4 NCAA B cuts, a 4th and 8th place finish at the NCAA Division III National Meet, 6 All-CAC performances, 11 school records, 17 top 8 performances at the CAC meet, and a second-place overall finish. Standout performances of this season included Kyle Walthall's 4th-place finish in the 100 breaststroke, lowering his school and conference record to 54.49. He also took 8th in the 200 breaststroke on day 4 and lowered his conference and school record once again while in Texas. This was the first time in school history that a swimmer placed in the top 8 at the NCAA Division III National Meet. Walthall proved to be the powerhouse in the 100 and 200 breaststroke again at CAC championships this year, winning both events and lowering his meet and conference records. He also broke the school record in the 200 IM and finished 5th overall. Morgan Schreiber led the charge as a freshman standout. He won the conference title 100 back and set a new school record, took 4th in the 500 free and set a new school record, and finished 3rd in the 200 fly and set a new school record in this event. The men set the pool on fire at the CAC championship, setting 3 new school relay records and taking 2nd in 3 of the 5 relays. The squad of Schreiber, Walthall, Cody Latchford, and Shane Bonner broke the 200 medley relay record. Schreiber, Walthall, Bonner, and Bryant Hughes broke the 400 medley relay record. Latchford, Hughes, Matt Terrell, and Schreiber broke the 800 free relay record. All 3 of these relays finished 2nd overall at the CAC championship meet. The team will graduate seniors Shane Bonner, Bryant Hughes, and Cody Latchford. These 3 gentlemen poured their hearts into making this team special, and their leadership and dedication will be greatly missed. The Spartans wish them all the best. It was a rebuilding year for the York College women's swimming team. However, that did not stop this young group from setting new records, dropping time, and adding some new times to the Spartans' top 10 all-time list. The team finished the regular season with a 4-10 record and headed into the CAC conference meet with some big goals. The ladies set 6 new school records at the conference meet, with senior Courtney Dashew leading the charge. Dashew had her sights set on breaking a 33-year-old sprint record, and she achieved that status during the first night of the meet, crushing the school's current 50 free record by 0.8 of a second, finishing the meet 5th. She set a new school record in the 100 free and finished 6th at CAC championships. Freshman standout Casey Banks broke her school record in the 200 fly and took 4th. The 200 medley relay of Sarah Zalkind, Samantha Hay, Kate McConaughey, and Dashew set a new school record during Night 1. The foursome of McConaughey, Danielle Warner, Banks, and Dashew broke the school record in the 400 medley relay during Night 2, and in the final session, Taylor Witt, Warner, McConaughey, and Dashew set a new school record in the 400 free relay. In addition to these standouts, the Spartans had 8 more contributions to top 8 finishes. These included Banks and Maddie Tonke in the 400 IM, Dashew and Hay in the 100 breast, Brianna Blackwell and Tonke took 7th and 8th in the mile. Hay finished 8th in the 200 breaststroke, and McConaughey added to the Spartans' depth in the fly, taking 7th behind her teammate. The Spartans graduate seniors Dashu, Samantha Greenwald, and Meg Walker, and they will certainly be missed next year as the Spartans thank them for their dedication and for the spirit they brought to the team.